Hey everyone, welcome to the channel. My name is Michael. A couple months ago I made a video about creating a trailer template and why it's like a great idea to have one, and it helps with your workflow and blah blah blah. But I thought today, why don't I just make one for you so that you can just download it for free and have it just plugged into Logic so that you're ready to go right away. Obviously you need to customize it and kind of fill it out with the instruments that you own, but I made it in kind of like this way that it's like pretty easy to use. And hopefully it helps you in some way. So let me just kind of like walk you through why I've got it here, how I've got it here, and then I'll explain how to download it. So I broke it up into a bunch of sections: short strings, long strings, brass, woodwinds, percussion, pads, pulses, choir, and FX, which are kind of like risers, downers, whoosh, hits, and booms. So I try to like kind of label them. So like for example, the short strings, you got the violin 1, violin 2, cellos, violas, double bass. Maybe you're like, oh, I want a full ensemble section. Maybe I don't want violas or cellos. Do whatever you want, right? They're a suggestion. How I set up as well as I was kind of like thinking, should I add contact onto each one of these instruments? Because the majority of people are using contact for their instruments. But I was like, but what if I put a contact instrument that is the wrong version for the person that's downloading it? So I left them all open. So like basically all they have are 3 sends, which you obviously need to put your, like let's say I put 2 as reverb, 1 reverb, 2 and delay. So you would need to put whatever reverb or delay or whatever send you want there. But basically the instruments are just empty, but I've labeled them just to kind of give you some direction. You can obviously, if you're like, I don't want pianos, you can rename it to whatever you want. So let's say you have all these strings and you want to quickly add contact. So highlight them all, pull it up here, go to the instrument section, and then go to contact, whatever version you've got, and let's say stereo, there we go. Now all of these should be pulled up as contact. So there, I did a whole section of contact, and then you can go through and pick whatever instruments you want. And I would watch my old video too if you can, because I explain kind of like the more in-depth way of like how to like optimize your instruments so that they're not using all your computer power. Okay, so that's where we're at. I've color coordinated them, I made them look nice. I just think it's like a good start. So let's close these up so you can see I got them all looking fancy. Maybe you're like, I don't like choirs and you delete them, whatever, right? Okay, so we've got them all here. I've kind of like gone through a little bit of the settings just to set it up the way I like it. So like if you start like a pad in the middle of the pad of the MIDI note, like let's say you have a MIDI region like this. Sometimes if you don't start it unless it's at the very start, it won't play. So I've set it up so it'll play in the middle. A couple little quality of life things. So how do you go about downloading this? So this is, I'll put the link in the description, maybe in the comments or whatever. But basically how it works is, let's pull this up. I've set it up so that you need to subscribe to get the download. If you really don't want to subscribe, it's okay. Subscribe, download it, and then unsubscribe. It's not a big deal. I was just trying to get some people to subscribe, whatever. So I'll send you the link. You hit subscribe channel. You would hit subscribe. I guess I have to do it because it's my other account. Subscribe. Now it's recognizing that I've subscribed. Hit go to your link. Your link is ready. So this is the part where it can get a little confusing. So don't start clicking around on these things because you'll just get lost. Just click back, stay here, hit download. And I'm actually going to go back to my contact instance and close it. So it's downloaded. Pull up the file. It'll probably be a zip file like this. So just open it up and then click the folder, and then it should say trailer music template. Open it up, and boom, you've got it. So then what you can also do is hit file, save a copy as, and then you can save it as your. Oh, sorry, no, I hit the right one. Save as template, and then it'll direct you to your templates. So you can just make it whatever name you want, and then you've got it. So then you've got it all there ready to go. Just make sure you put your instruments in, remove anything you don't want. It's really up to you to customize it, but I just wanted to give you guys a general start for a template. I think that's about it. Yeah, just go nuts trying to figure out what instruments you want to put in there. And sometimes it's like you could have a different template for different types of music. So you could be like, okay, we're doing like a kind of like epic orchestral song. Put in whatever instruments you want, but maybe you're doing another one that's like it's a horror one, so you've got all these horror tracks ready to go. Make it however you want, but it's there for you to download. Again, if you don't want to subscribe, just subscribe, download it, and then hit unsubscribe. It's not a big deal. But yeah, enjoy, and see see what you can come up with. Maybe you'll come up with something really cool that works for you and helps you out. Have a great day.